Morning, everyone. Hopefully people got the message that I was not going to be here as early as last week. Because I need to get some sleep last night. I've been putting together some furniture. Hey, Brandon. Good morning, buddy. Today I decided to do something else also. You know, again, the setups that I send out for the team are paid subscription. So I'm only sharing a skeleton view of it. The rest of the team can see everything that we got, and they can see how the setup is being formed completely. For those of you who want to learn from a reliable academy, Trend Trading Academy is a place to go. I should post my affiliate. Let me see if I can find my affiliate link so you guys can take advantage of that if you want. Where is it? Let's go look for it here. I want it. Let's go here. See, where is it? Okay. If anybody's interested in joining the academy, that's the link to follow. They'll take you in and set you up. GU seems to be rejecting this top zone. Now, it's been going up steadily. It's been going up steadily. Looks like it's wanting to create a little cup. We don't have the handle yet, but we do have a cup forming. This is the 1H. Let's look at the 30-minute. Yeah, if you take notice, there's some sort of area right here. Probably rejecting that right there. So it has to climb that in order to start moving. But at the moment it does that, it's going to run into the trend line. And it's going to run into that 50% area of the Fibonacci. So should we wait for a break and retest, or should we take the breakout? The stochastic RSI is probably showing me that it's high. Yep, the 1 hour is high. The 15-minute is high. The 30-minute is still climbing. The 4 hour is high. Ooh. So 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute are showing me overbought. Man, that looks then like it wants to crash. Could that be just a pullback? Could that, I mean, I wish I could call this a flag pattern, but that, because this right here, this is a bearish flag, right? This is a bearish flag up here. This is more like a little cup, but this little cup is going to fail, right? Because it's supposed to finish with a handle, bounce, and go up. Maybe it will do that. But on all the lower time frames, it is overbought. So we'll see. Oh, part of the problem with this, let me see, how do I do this? I know what I need to do. I need to move this screen closer to me. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hold on, guys. I'm still trying to set up my computer. My computers, that is, now in the right way. Let me open this over here. And then perhaps I can see your comments. Because as I mentioned last time, I like to chill and hand back, and leaning forward like I was last time didn't allow me to do that. So I'm chilling. Let's see how I do this. I'm gonna close this out over here. Gonna separate. Going to separate these tabs so that I can read you guys. Good morning, everyone. Those of you who are just arriving. Good morning, Christine. So good to see you here. Hey, Terry. So awesome to have met you, brother. Stefan, good morning, brother. I was mentioning that, you know, since I sent out a setup for GU in the community, team community, then obviously I'm not going to put the entire setup here. For those of you who want to join our academy, I mean, pretty amazing deal that you can get by joining us. We give you so much value, I think. And those who are in the community here from TTA can give you feedback on that. But that's the link. That's the affiliate link to join. And there we give you the entire game. Good morning, Kumar. Antonio, good morning. What time is it over there, Antonio? I still don't know what the times are. What is that? Is it 6 p.m.? Is it over there, Antonio? Well, I gotta be careful on my cups. This is usually my cereal cup. Today I'm using this one, and I lifted it, and I was like, oh shoot. And boy, my mic was loud last time. And I realized, shoot, that's kind of loud. People listening to me chew. So I decided I'm going to mute while I'm chewing. I think that's muted. I don't even know. It's just the mic I'm using. Hold on a second. That can't be it. Yeah, man, it was awesome meeting you, Terry, and everybody that was there. For those of you who missed it, so we had like what, 12 people? We met like 12 people from the team this Saturday in Detroit. Looking at the charts, make sure what's going on here. Yeah, I think gold is coming down too. It may try to, I mean, if it doesn't break out here, come on. Looking at gold. If it doesn't break out here, as in the here and now, perhaps what we'll end up with is a fake out. I think on all time frames is also on the high side. It's up above on the 1 hour, still climbing on the 30-minute, still kind of climbing over there in the 15-minute. 4 hours still going up also. What time is that 4 hour close? That 4 hour still has 2.5 hours. So that can make a move to the upside. But look at it, guys. Look at that nice little ladder on gold. You know, so is it a pennant, a flag here. And this is on the 4H. Well, we're going to keep seeing lower highs, lower lows. Here it kind of stopped, right? It was dropping, 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 dropping. Now it's consolidated in here. See that, guys? So if gold doesn't break out here, not sure when it's going to break out. What time is it? 6:26. Trying to make a move. I got two computers here too, so I'm having to look at what you guys are saying over here. ¿Qué dice? Kaduz is here. Hey, there he is. And Imani, so good to see you. Sorry we missed you this weekend. I was saying that, yeah, we had like 12 people at the table. We're all chatting, we're all conversing. It's such a great time. Everybody's just loving on each other. Everything's going great. I go to reach out across the table to pat on K-Deuce, and I completely turned over a full glass. That must have been at least 12 ounces, probably bigger than that, of water. Not, oh, a whole lot more than that. Actually, like 18 ounces of water, full glass on Derek. It just launched at him. He jumped out of that chair, man. I don't think a drop fell on him. That was amazing. It's like, holy cow. I felt so bad. But now it makes a great story. So as they say in Puerto Rico, no hay mal que por bien no hay mal que por bien no venga. Is that how it goes? Okay, I'm thinking that gold wants to break. That's a high risk move right there, though, because it still hasn't, right? That's 20 pips. Can you get an impulse on gold for about 20 pips? Yeah, you can. But I would rather see it on the other side of the zone and then come back. You know, I mean, these wicks right here are telling me it wants to go, but it's on resistance, right? I mean, we've learned from Joe. We don't buy into resistance. We don't sell into support, right? Now, there is a time, right? There's a time when we take the breakout, but I'm not convinced on this breakout. There's the momentum here has been dropping. This is a 4 hour, right? It's been dropping. A better probability would be that it's going to wick up and then come down. You know, can we, is there a minor support somewhere in here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. So what is this telling us? Okay. It broke above this minor resistance here, climbed above, okay, bounced from here. This is kind of like the pullback to push up. But man, I would like to see it really push up and then come back and test that. Or the other way around, the other way looking at this is it fakes out and then it comes breaking through to the bottom of this and we catch it going down. That's a higher probability trade for us. GU is getting tired. GU is getting tired. Yeah, man, I baptized him. He didn't know. Derek was unaware. I went ahead and baptized him while he was across the table. If you don't hear anything, it's because I'm chewing. I want to get you guys hearing my chewing. Yeah, I might start coming around 6:30. If you come too early, then you're just sitting around doing nothing. And I don't like sitting around doing nothing. It makes people itchy to trade when there's nothing to do. This could be a nice rejection up here. Let me see what my zone is looking like. Yeah, I could have put my zone there. Those of you who received the setup, I could have put my zone there because of this right here. But then when I looked at this consolidation, if you put my zone there, it's going to stop here, right underneath the golden zone. It's going to stop there. So that's why you see for those of you who can see the setup, that's why you see the setup the way it is. Buenos días, Joel. That's a great question, Bartu. You can build a strategy around price action because price action is determined by people, and people are predictable. People's behaviors are predictable. Even the algorithm, when you consider the fact that, let's say we consider that the market is manipulated. When you consider the fact that market makers try to induce buyers and sellers to buy and sell when they're going to take it to the other direction, means that they know that people's behavior is predictable. That's how you can fake out people, right? You can fake out people because their behavior is predictable. And so knowing how people react at certain levels, key levels, the market makers move the market so that they can grab liquidity before it goes in their direction, whichever direction is that they want to take it. So everything that you see, the reason why there are patterns on the chart of any kind is because people's trading, their behavior is predictable. So you look for those predictable patterns. You find out after back testing what is the probability of an outcome based on how many times that setup shows up. And then based on the probabilities of that setup, you develop a strategy. And the strategy, once you find out the probabilities, is really to take that setup every time you see it. That's how you play that. Which then in turn you can ask, well, is it really a strategy if you're taking it every single time? Well, the only reason it is a strategy, and yes, it is a strategy, is because on all other occasions, when that's not present, you don't do anything. So, and of course, every strategy has a percentage probability of wins and losses. So if you have a strategy that wins 70% of the time, it means 30% of the time you're going to lose, even if the price action looks the same as in all the other 70%. If you have a strategy that fails 30% of the time, it means that 100% of the time, the edge is there. 100% of the time, the edge is there, but it fails 30% of the time. That's probabilities. That's how probabilities work. Well, yeah, I think that there is resistance here. Well, how can I say it? It used to be support. It broke, retested, dropped, right? It hasn't been tested since then. So now it's testing it again. Do we have news coming up? Last Friday, man, I was like, shoot, is that today? At 10 a.m. home sales. Well, crap. So we got news at 10 a.m. Red folder at 10 a.m. on GU. The market may not do much until then. Yeah, Mark Douglas is awesome. It's too bad he's passed. Mark Douglas is pretty awesome. You're welcome, Bartu. I hope that was helpful. You know. And I'm not here, by the way, as a guru or nothing like that. I'm just here as somebody who observes the market, has some level of experience on trading it. And I spend my time teaching people how to take advantage of this. So, and I hone my skill over and over and over so that I can do that well. Looks like gold is rejecting up here after all. But again, that doesn't mean anything. This is the part where, again, people get in trouble. This looks like an evening star, beautiful evening star here, right? But it doesn't mean anything until it actually closes. So we wait. Yeah, those news, Kumar, those news are going to mess us up this morning. We don't trade news at Trend Trading Academy because it creates an unpredictable, basically, during news, every edge can fail because the market can move up, it can move down sharply. So that could mess us up. Now that's a few hours away still from now. But again, what that means is the market may hang out until then. When you consider the fact that how many hours ago was it here? Where was I? Let me see. Is that 3 a.m.? So around 1:30, the market was here. This is on GU. Let me go ahead and open this up. Around, where is it? Yeah, around 1:30, the market was here, right? And this is all it's moved since 2 a.m. Now it did have a little breakout, right? It broke out of that consolidation after a little fake out to the bottom, 18 pips, and that's it. Okay, that's not usual GU behavior. That's not usual GU behavior. So the market is waiting for news, I think. How'd the wedding go, K-Deuce? I saw that picture of you guys. I kept it, by the way. I kept that picture of you guys, you and your bride. Wow. To be young and beautiful. Right, guys? To be young and beautiful. Ah, I kept it. Let's see what else I got here. I'll be making a video of my visit to Detroit. I filmed a little bit. I got to put that together. When will I put that together? That's the thing. And it was so nice of Mercedes. I'm gonna give her a shout. Mercedes, she's not here, I don't think, at the moment. She's visiting her family in Oregon at the moment, but she brought us such goodies from Spain, man. Andy, welcome. No, man, you guys make an awesome couple. You guys make an awesome couple, and I love that picture of you and your son. That was great. Okay, so let's see. We have a goal is trying to make a push again. Let's see. Yep. After that tiny pullback, it's trying to pretend like it's going to break, and it could. We saw it last week, right? Right, guys? We saw it last week. It made a move, something like that. I think that was it right there. Yeah, that was it. I took that buy and I won. You know, that was almost 30 pips. I got like 17 or something like that. But really, it was just a fake out to come down. And so I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. Don't quite trust that. Let's see, how many pips is that from there to there? 50 pips? Okay. This is the zone now for me for gold. Right here. I'm expecting that if it breaks this to the downside, it'll fill this candle. So we're not holding past that. And there are some other minor things along the way that you got to keep an eye on. This right here goes all the way across. In fact, yeah, this right here, if you notice how these candles reacted right there, that right there might hold it up once it breaks down below. Don't be surprised to see gold come wick up, break down, bounce right there, and come back up again. Either there or do something like that. Oh, there goes gold. That's my machine telling me gold is making a move. I really, really, really want to see it create a wick. Let's, you know, I want to see it go up 20, 30 pips like that. Wahoo! Great. To see it come back down. Perhaps another minor support here. Another little minor support there. But let's see. Comes back. That's only 18 pips. It's 38 pips to the bottom. 100 pips to this side over here. I'm waiting. So G is moving. Yeah, it may be moving, but yeah. It's a 4 hour. Look how much cleaner the 4 hour looks on GU. That's pretty clean. Is that where price is at now? Look at that. That's where price is now on GU. Yeah. It's called a wall. Let's see how it reacts. I mean, that used to be a demand area. Broke down, busted right above again. Now it's testing it again. That's the 4 hour. Again, that's like 2 hours left on that 4 hour, right? There has been so much pressure to the downside for such a long time. It's having a hard time climbing back up. Yeah, it doesn't look so enticing now. Ooh, gold is moving. That's still in the same spot. Well, I hope I get a definitive move today. It may be after 10 a.m. and at which case I may not be here. Nice little cup though. Nice little cup. Very nice cup on GU. Oh, we have two red folders. Crap. One at 9:45 and one at 10 a.m. Which means I should be in bed. That's what that means. I should be in bed. I am trying to create a new habit though. So here I am. Sorry about the setup, guys, this morning. I need to pay more attention to the news. My bad. I may have to cancel it. Yeah, I may have to cancel it. Give me a wick though. Yeah, there goes gold. Making a move. Or is that Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's GU that's making the move. I'm so far away from the screen. It's GU that's making the move. I have my my MT4 is flipped. So I have my screens are backwards. Nothing there. So this must be based on the strength of the dollar, right? Because both GU and gold are making a move up. Two potential scenarios with GU here. That it wicks back in to create the cup and handle, to create the handle of the cup, and then push through. or it wicks out and completely fails. But because news is coming, I don't think we're gonna see the resolution of this. What is the news that's coming out? PMI and home sales. The forecast is 5.84. I'm not a predicting kind of guy, but I would say that home sales will have gone through the roof since the last month because of summer. And I am in the market. You know, I have my license active at the moment. And they can't build them fast enough. So I think they're going to be positive news for USD, which will bring both GU and gold crashing. Theoretically speaking. So since we've been here chatting, gold has moved 20 pips. GU has moved about 12 pips. Who's ready for some mindset stuff tonight in class? I never know who, I mean, I know some of you guys are into it, but I never know who really gets it and who doesn't get it. It's difficult to assess that. I think that mindset is one of those things that people have a hard time talking about. Because they feel that if they talk about how they're not doing so good on the mindset game, then that makes them weak. I wish, you know, I'll try to find a way to help people with that. Yeah, we have gold and GU making a move here. GU is running right into the trend line. And it's going to have resistance, not that many pips away from it now. And gold is at resistance. I think, well, it could push a little higher like it did with this wick. Maybe it'll test that wick. I mean, last week when I was looking at this wick, I was thinking maybe it will test this high. It didn't. It tried, it didn't. Now I'm thinking this might test this wick. See what happens. Yeah, the power of the subconscious mind. Man, very powerful. Very powerful. Very powerful book. And the subconscious mind actually very powerful. So yeah, I want to talk tonight. Everybody who's here is going to get a preview. I want to talk tonight about self-imposed limitations. I don't have the class yet prepared. It's a thought that I've been brewing. And so another reason for me to shut it down early, which again is not going to early, but because news is coming. So is to go and create that for the team. Yeah, Terry, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, man. Since I was 15 years old, I've made psychology my life's study since I was 15. I knew at 15 that's what I was going to study. Went to college, got my bachelor's on it, got my master's on it, did all my PhD work on it. Did not finish my dissertation. I started my dissertation. My dissertation was going to be on athletes, but on migrant athletes. Wow, that's a nice move on GU here. What time is it? It's going to be 7. It's going to be 7 here. So we should see a nice wick here. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get that wick. And what I found, now there's several branches of psychology that are, they're all different. You got clinical, you got industrial, you have sports psychology, you have psychology of personality. There's a lot of different aspects to psychology. It's not one dimensional. Could have we caught that gold? Yeah, guys, we could have caught that gold, but that's too risky, I think. Okay, here we go. Close. The hour candle closed. Very strong bullish. Let's see if it climbs that right there. Gold. Let's see if it challenges that wick up there. What I'm waiting for, and I know I'm biased at this point. At this point, I'm definitely biased. Not supposed to be biased, but I'm definitely biased. I would like to see a wick here and a return inside. Outside of that, right, we need a close outside and a retest. So we have the new hour candle. Right now, slightly rejecting on GU. And gold. Let's see what gold is. That's the 30-minute. This is the 1 hour. Okay, right now it's rejecting. Momentarily doesn't mean anything. J's GA must be moving, right? It's been dropping. I have marked GA. Oh, this is not Jay's GA. I have marked GA last night before I went to bed. Finally broke out 35 pips. Trying to see this chart. It's kind of far away for me. That's a nice little move on gold. I was what, 30 pips total. Still waiting to see the wick. Good night, Brandon. Thanks for being here with us. Oh, thanks for that, Nicole. Yeah, guys, if you guys hit the like button, for those of you who may be passing by and not subscribed, appreciate if you did. You'll find a lot of value in the videos that I posted so far. More value will be coming. I do emphasize quite a bit mindset. I believe that it is the number one thing that keeps people from progressing in their lives. It's not really the circumstances. Anybody, I mean, for everybody who has a circumstance that's keeping them down, there's somebody else who has overcome that circumstance. So to me, it's really about mindset. Yeah, sure. There is, let's see, a couple ways of looking at a trend line there. There's something like this. And there's something like this. That's kind of tight. I don't think that's needed at this point. But you can put it there. I mean, it would be an early entry for it to, when it breaks. The challenge is you have the 50 moving average here. Let me look at the 30-minute. I think the 15-minute trend, 50 moving average break might be a good indicator. Let's see. They're so close together though. They're pretty close. I mean, if you were to take a rejection sell, it's about 20 pips to this minor previous support. I mean, previous resistance. Okay, we're getting a wick on GU. I mean, on gold. Let's see. Appreciate you guys being here with us. But my bad on sending out a setup when we have news. The good news is that I made the setup very conservative. Very conservative. Because they had already broken out of consolidation. So basically what I did was create a zone at the next zone up. So Again, guys, that's the affiliate link. I just posted the affiliate link. For those who are interested in joining our academy. If you want to go check us out, trendtrading.academy. Lots of value there. Nice little rejection at the moment from gold. I need to see it coming all the way back. Yeah, that's a good policy, Kumar. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. GA made a break for it this morning during London. Now it's hovering back. Let's go take a look at GA. Oops. I mean, I'm not analyzing Jay's trade. I don't like doing that, analyzing other people's trade setups. I figured we can do our own trade setup or analysis. And then we can, I mean, you can take somebody else's trade setup if you trust their analysis. Like if you're in our academy, obviously we send out trade setups every night, and the intent is that you will take ours. But the goal is for you to learn how to do your own setups. So we had a head and shoulders, right, guys? And it broke the neck. And it broke the neck. So this should come down. If it fails to come down, should retest and drop. About 40 pips to the next area. Well, here you got something. It's only 20 pips, and it's already there. So about another 20 pips from the bottom here. What kind of fib we want to throw out here? One. It's a new high. Well, that's exactly where it stopped. If it pushes to the 61.8, they'll run right into this over here. They probably do that. They'll probably go to 61.8. K-News was pointing out how GU often goes to 61.8. It should respect that trend line going down. The inner trend line. It should respect it going down. It should do something like that, and then maybe. Nice little W there. GU and gold are wicking out on us, isn't it? All right. Like to see that little candle right there turn bearish and close bearish. A nice 30-minute candle bearish there, or an hour candle bearish there. Boy, that would be nice. Look at GU. Hey, Angelo. How you doing, brother? That's what I said. You can't repeat me. So good to see you. So good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. Yeah, this candle right here turning red and closing red. Woohoo! Do we dare do it, K-Deuce? Do we dare do it? Just take the sell right there when it closes. Stop loss above. Profit down here, somewhere in here. Do we dare do that? Let's see, depending on how it closes. Let's see, that's about 10 pip stop loss for a 20. That's at least 2 to 1. At least 2 to 1 to this one right here. I mean, it should really come all the way down here. You know, but there is something here. There is something there. Little hold up. Can you guys hear me, by the way? I just realized because I muted my mic. 25 pips. Yeah, you guys can hear me. I'm good, Angelo. So good. God is good. and I'm awake. So, right? I heard somebody say the other day that for as long as we're living, there are no bad days. If you can wake up still breathing, it's not a bad day. Somebody else didn't wake up this morning. Yeah, Bartu, we may be able to take that. If that thing closes red, we may be, I mean, we could get stopped out, but that may be the only shot we're gonna get today. Well, this morning before the news. That's what I mean. That may be the only shot we get. I hate giving people bad advice, because really the higher probability happens when it closes back inside. That's the higher probability when it comes back inside. Right now, it's still bullish, right? This is bullish. This is bullish. So it's still, the action is still bullish. A red candle there, though, a closing red, I think is going to bring in sellers. But again, that's me, in my opinion. That doesn't mean nothing. My opinion means jack. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. Kumar, let me see, go back. First of all, yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody buy or sell at any given time. I give you analysis, and then you decide what you want to do with that analysis. Right now, it's still going up. There's no rejection from up here right now. There's no rejection yet. It's like last week. Last week, we were looking at GU. And GU on the 4 hour or the daily, I can't remember. The 4 hour was forming a, I'm trying to remember where it was. It was forming a pin bar. Like right there. And we thought, hey, that could be the beginning of the reversal. But on the lower time frames, because this is green right here, but on the lower time frames, it never gave us an entry. On the lower time frames, there was never a time for you to get in for a buy. Instead, it flagged and dropped. So going back to GA, you know, can it reject here and come down? Yeah, but it hasn't yet. This is still undecided. So at least that's my analysis. Yep, and there it goes. Gold is still trying to push, which is why we wait for candles to close on these kind of situations. And it's so chill, man. It's so chill to trade like this, right? I mean, we wait. We see the candle close the way we like it. Yay! We make a decision, right? We wait. The candle doesn't close the way we want it, and we're like, maybe not. But if you jump in the middle of the candle, trying to make up its mind because you think that it's coming down, bad. No bueno. Price action is bullish right now on gold. So we wait. Are we talking about gold, Angelo, or are we talking about GU? Oh, GBP/JPY. Do we want to take a look at that GBP/JPY? Hold on. I don't want to spread myself too thin. Oh, rejection from GU. Still 7 minutes for that 30-minute candle to close. Well, it's rejecting out of trend line as it should, right? And that minor line there. Let's go take a look at GJ. Well, from correlations, right? We've been studying correlations. If GJ is doing something, if GU is doing something, then GJ is likely doing it too. We see the cup forming there on GU, on GJ. Well, that, depending on where you put the golden zone, right? If you go by the higher swing high is right in the middle of 61.8, like Angelo pointed out. If you put it down here, it's broken through. Which one is more appropriate? Well, looking left, what we got? We got this right here. And it seems to have broken above it. Doesn't mean it can't wick there though. Doesn't mean it cannot wick exactly there. And it's an area, right? It's not a number, it's a zone, it's an area. So, I mean, to be honest, guys, as much as we would like to see the rejection and it coming back down, this right now we're looking at a cup forming, which is a bullish, it's a bullish pattern. It's a bullish pattern. So gotta be cautious, and there's news. To top it all off, there are news coming. Yep, gold maintains its bullish move. GU is trying to figure out what to do with this area. And we chilling. Hey, Dean. Hey, brother. I appreciate your input, Dean. I think that approach, though, is not good as far as waiting for the RSI to be more oversold. Then you're basing your decision on the indicator rather than price action. So I don't want to, we're talking about GA, right? Whoa, look at that move. Oh, nice gold move. Now, wait a minute, time out. Let's go back to that. Boom. Look at that. Ooh, that's violent. That is violent. Now we may see that wick. That'd be beautiful if we did. Now, how we would have been in bad shape had we taken that sell right there. 27 pips now. It was 27 pips. I'll take a look at it, Dean, if I get a minute here. Keeping an eye on this gold. Now it would be beautiful to have that thing turn red. Now is when we want to see that thing turn red. Turn red on me. Turn red on me, please. Okay, what's that? 30-minute candle close? Wait a minute. Is my watch? Oh, my watch is off, dude. No bueno. The 30-minute candle close outside. The 1-hour candle is still alive. 30-minute candle close outside. Can we get it to come back inside? Or is it going to retest? And where could it go from there? That was violent. That was violent. That might have been the move. That gold keep pushing. Gold is pushing. Impressive. That's a Darth Vader line right there. Impressive. Let's take a bigger view of this thing. Okay, so I had it consolidating in the lower time frame, but up here it's still consolidating, isn't it, guys? It's still consolidating. It's not like that's a breakout. It has to break the high. Has to break the high. Now on the minor zones, yes, we could have caught a break. Perhaps of this right here. This is the only one I see here that we could have caught. News that has me, waiting. Yeah, 40 pips. Nice 40 pip break. Okay. But waiting. But it's not, how can I say? It's still not a long-term buy because it has not climbed past these. And if this turns red, then for sure, no bueno. Here goes GU. Goodness gracious, they're all gonna leave us behind. Good job, Angelo. I'm not chasing anything. Now, what was it that we were going to take a look at? It was GA, wasn't it? This was G. This is that's GJ. Oh, well, this is a different one. That's not the GJ we want. There you go. Now you're getting the rejections that you were looking for. Somebody was looking for those rejections earlier. If it breaks that, it should hit down here. Wow, look at gold. $24 minutes for the hour candle. And I'm wondering, guys, so here's the deal. With news coming out at 10, and I'm anticipating news to be positive. So what is gold doing? Well, what are the market makers doing with gold? Pushing it up, right? Why are they pushing it up? So they can get a better price for when it crashes. Only thing I can think of. We have existing home sales at 10 a.m. and we have PMI at 9:45. Red folders. Basically, it's a no trade day. And I should have been paying attention to that. Yeah. Keeping an eye on all of it. Don't, yeah, Josh. Don't hold it forever, Angelo. Again, you're right at resistance, right? You're at resistance. You're at resistance at the higher time frames. And news coming. Should at least take partial profits. If you're in good profit now, you should take partial profits, be moving your stop loss to break even. Don't let it turn into a loser. Well, let's look at my FX book. Can somebody confirm the news for later on at 10 a.m.? Not just what TradingView is telling us. And there goes GU. Holy smokes. How does it look? It's breaking the trend line, okay? You know what I've not looked at is the heat wave. Calendar says we have PMI in 2 hours. Oh crap. Yeah, we have three red folders on you. Oh, shoot, guys. We have 5 red folders on USD. My bad. 5 red folders on USD on my FX book. Yep, Stefan. Yep. My bad for having sent a setup for the team. I need to pay more attention to it. You see, usually since I was trading London, the London setup, then news usually for the USD are 8:30, 9 o'clock, 10 a.m. You can catch a good trade at 2 o'clock in the morning when it's that far away. But being here in the morning with news coming this close, no bueno. No good. But again, yeah, with news coming, why would gold, again, this is the thinking, right? Why would gold make a move like this when there's news coming? USD news coming. Is this insider information that gold is going up? Not likely when you think about it. If you have inside information that gold is going up, then you would want gold price to be down so that you can make as much profit as possible. So all these moves going up just prior to news, very likely coming down later. Yeah, lots of news. Yeah, technical analysis doesn't work very good when there's news happening. Eventually, price will go to where it's wants to go anyway, regardless of how it reacted during news. But during news or in the anticipation of news, just messes up everybody's technical strategies. Malik, I see you there now. Have any of you listened to that Dan Pena guy? I just heard him for the first time last night. What a rude guy. Anybody listen to that guy? To that dude? Dan Peña? Fifteen minutes to the hour candle. No retest on gold, no retracement on gold either. Sandreka, this guy, apparently he's very wealthy. I was trying to get through his crassness, because obviously he knows something. But man, it was just hard to listen. And he boasts quite a bit on the fact that we get offended about listening to him because we want to be like, no, I just don't think people need to talk like that to get the point across. I think he thinks that he needs to speak like that to get his point across. But, and for him, it's working, I guess. For him, as far as getting results for himself, is working. I don't know how it works out with his relationships. I don't know if he has good relationships with people. I have no idea. I don't know the guy. But a guy that talks to people who are paying to listen to him that way, it's an ego trip from what I see. Here's a crazy thing. I'm going to listen to him. He knows something. I'm going to figure out what it is that he knows. But man, if you're sensitive at all, don't tune him in. He rates and belittles, talks down to his audience. I mean, I think in a way he's thinking you're trying to wake him up. But let's see what I see over here on GU is wicking out at the trend line. Makes me wonder if on my original setup I should have put my zone there. I did put it there originally. But let me go look at something. Yeah, that's where I should have put it. That's where it should have put it. That's where it's wigging out. I put it higher because of these wicks, right? That's why, that's where the setup ended up going out at the higher resistance over here. Seems to be getting tired. Yes, Andrika, I don't know about the snake diet guy. I haven't heard of him. Oh. Yeah, I should have been in bed avoiding all this. That was a nice move on gold. Very strong. But right into resistance. So yeah, for tonight's class, I gotta go and work on that. Self-imposed limitations. That topic can be unpacked for weeks. And everybody's self-imposed limitations are different. Based on your history. Look at that wick. Look at that wick. Wick, 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 wick. Angela, I hope you took profit. Three p.m. in Australia. Nice. Is that where you're at, Dean? India. Pretty cool. Is that gonna turn red? 8 minutes for that candle. Is that candle gonna turn red? Wow. Now the problem with that candle turning red, if we were to catch it, is stop loss is still up there, right? Stop loss still up there. Almost 30 pips stop loss. Take care, Josh. Get some rest or go to work. I'm not sure which one are you doing. Hope you took profit on that, Angelo. Thank you, Josh. It's based on losses. Ah, the pain of seeing the dollars leaving your wallet. It's like, you know what? We're gonna wait till we see something clear. And this should have been expected, right? I mean, from this up here, but because again, it's right into resistance. Can it break through? Well, give me something that you break through, that you give me a nice retest on. Give me something. Oh, are we getting tweezers over here on the 30-minute? Or is that the retest? But how can it be a retest? It's still trying to break that resistance. So no, it broke out of here, but still resistance there. So we'll see. All right, Josh, take care. Have a good work day. You got the hybrid retest on GU, Angelo. Nice little hybrid retest. $14 move after that. Still waiting to get to the golden zone, which is where I have my original resistance. Wow, look at gold. Look at gold. Woo! That's strong rejection. Angelo, tell me you took profit. I'm gonna come all the way to South Africa and bump you on the head if you didn't take profit. I'm gonna hunt you down. Wow. Yeah. Oh, I need to take a look at my gold chart over here, where I have my actual setup. Wow. Yeah, that baby needs to come back in. Come back in and make us happy. But if it comes back inside and you guys take a sell, it's gonna have to be a small lot size, because that's gonna be about, let's see if it's worth it. It's 40 pip stop loss. 1-1. 1-1 if you can get past this, which I think you should be able to get past that. 1-1. But there's still 40 pips out, so can't use your regular full lot size. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but not strongly recommended. There you go. Good job, Angelo. Yeah, I have used the 20 and the 50. I've narrowed it down to the 8 and the 50. You can use the 20 and the 50 if you want. I don't really even pay attention to those. I'll keep an eye on the 50. Okay, we got what? 50 seconds to the hour, to the candle close. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, it's a big topic. Hopefully I can do it justice. I may not be able to catch a nap this afternoon because I want to do a good job with it. So I'll be working on it when I get up from here. All right, so the hour candle close. We're at 8 o'clock, open of New York. This should make a push with the open of New York, one way or another. New York open is upon us. It's tempting. It's tempting to jump on that sell. It is very tempting. That's a 20 pip. If I take it from there. But, oh my gosh, I needed to come back in. That's the bottom line. I needed to come back inside. There's no trade for me. Doesn't come back inside. Here's the thing, right? We often want to catch the best position, right? We want to maximize our position. So we enter on something like this. It could crash, right? But we enter on something like this, anticipating that it's going to come down and close back inside the zone. But the thing is, we need to actually see it close inside the zone. And so the higher probability trade is once it closes back inside the zone. Can somebody make more pips by entering here? They can, but it's not the higher probability trade. The higher probability trade is once it is known for a fact that the breakout has failed. Well, right now, we don't know. Right now, it looks like it failed, but it hasn't. Not quite yet. Good job, Angelo. Keep your money. Shut it down. Note our tests. Forex opens at 8 a.m. The banks open at 8 a.m. The stock market opens at 9:30. Yeah. And for those of you who joined, didn't join from the beginning, we got news coming. So we're being very cautious. Technically speaking, it's a no trade day. Good job, buddy. Good job, Angelo. Well done. $36,700. Where's it at now? I mean, 3670. Yeah, it kind of busted through that, didn't it? No, but 3670 was a good 3670. Well, yeah, but you got out earlier is what you're saying. But 3670 on GU was a good take profit. Depending on where you got in, it was a good take profit. Because that was resistance. So that was the right place from 3625. That's what is that? 35. That's 45 pips. Did you catch 45 pips, Christine? Yeah, GU is still pushing. And gold resisting coming down. Yeah, it looks like gold was retesting. In which case, it'll break the highs. If it fails to break the highs, then that candle is going to turn red. Now Angela's going to yell at me if gold breaks the highs. It's been bulls all morning. Christine, you got 25, so that's good. Christine, you got 25 pips. That's good. That's very good. What you're saying is you could have caught another 20. Good job, Angelo. Love to hear that, brother. Love to hear that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Yeah, Christine, 25. Come on, that's good. Yeah, Christine, that may be true, but if you keep getting 35, 30 pips while you're still trying to figure out your analysis, then you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Look at GBP strength. Nobody mentioned the heat wave. And I have my heat wave on my camera phone. That would have given us a clue. Yeah, we're headed to the golden zone on GU. And we're heading to the highs on gold. All right, so we have a first touch at my zone. We have a first touch. At the zone from the setup. Uh-oh. Gold is wigging out. Good job, Angelo. That's great. That is great to hear. How it should be. Really is. Again, as I mentioned, thanks, Robert. TTA has been a game changer in helping me in my trading journey. Awesome. Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, because again, you might have joined late. Trend Trading Academy. I'm one of the mentors at Trend Trading Academy. Provides great value for those who join us. I think it's 75. Yeah, it is $75 a month to join us. We have 5 daily classes. 5 weekly classes, live classes. We have a library of pretty much every subject you can think of, from beginner to advanced. And it's the best money you're going to spend at learning to trade. People near the 50% of the golden zone on GU. Want to see how price reacts to that? Let's go check that out. Well, I guess it depends on which golden zone you're talking about. Kadus. Is it that one you're talking about? Maybe you're talking about that S2. I don't think it's going to be a factor. That S2, I don't believe it's going to be a factor. But it is right at the 50, so it could. I mean, it'll stop there, I think, more because it's the 50 of the golden zone then, and also the little barrier that's there. All right, goal's trying to figure out still if it's going to break the highs or come on down. You wigging out? Yeah, after that first touch, right? First touch at the zone, wigging out. See what we get. What's bad about all this is, again, most of the news are at 10 a.m., right? I don't think I'm going to be around for that. But after news, there should be some opportunities. The news on USD should be positive for the USD, but don't let that entice you to sell just because it is. Wait for confirmation on price movement, and you will see it. It'll speak to you. It'll tell you. If you wait for it, you'll see it. If you jump in, then you got a 50-50 chance, right? Although I think the probabilities are against you for a buy. Hi, Angela. I started doing these last Thursday, was it? I started doing these last Thursday. I'm planning on doing them every day, but I got to figure out how to do it in a way that is that honors my commitment to TTA, right? I don't want to give people the game when we're teaching the game at TTA. But in Spanish, and I need to make those ads for the Spanish curriculum. In Spanish, then yeah, I can teach you everything that we do in Spanish because that's the agreement that I have with TTA. So hurry up and learn Spanish, Angelo. But as far as coming here, this is what it does. How can I say? This is a dual purpose, right? Actually, more like a triple purpose. I'm providing an avenue for TTA folks to be able to have someone during the New York Open. Then obviously it promotes TTA for those who don't know it. And on a personal level, it disciplines me more. It provokes me to be more disciplined because I am trying to get the team to do this right. And so I don't take risks like I sometimes do when I'm trading on my own. Talking through this process for myself. Talking through this process while I'm watching the charts with you guys clarifies for me also what I'm seeing. And so, and then a fourth one is I'm learning the New York session because I don't know it. So, well, Dean, that's the thing. This setup as I have it, as far as trading live, it's Rivera Trading Group. So it's not directly related to TTA. It's Rivera Trading Group. I'm doing this. And so I don't want to promote Rivera Trading Group in TTA. If you notice, I mean, Joe does his merchandise and Jay may his merchandise, but neither one of them is really pushing Team Take Profits or Trade and Get Paid. When we're in TTA, we're all promoting TTA. When Jay is doing his YouTube, he is Team Take Profits. When Joe is doing his YouTube, he is Trade and Get Paid. So that's why. Yeah, word will get out. Yeah, word will get out. But that's generic. You know what I mean? That's what's the word that I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Organic. That's the word I'm looking for. That's more organic. That's inevitable, right? If I'm here every day, it's inevitable. Word will get out. And you guys can talk about it. You guys can talk about it, but I don't want to be promoting it. You guys can do it. I don't want to be promoting it. Again, we have an agreement. Joe, hold on, I'm messing up my setup. Joe, Jay and I have an agreement I'm on the contract. As you may know, I'm on the contract with TTA. So there's some restrictions to what I can do on my own. But at the same time, I'm building my brand. So take care, Angelo. May see you on other ones. I hope I do. It's great hearing from you, buddy. It's really great to hear that you're doing well. Appreciate that. Another success story for TTA. Woo-woo! Angelo goes back all the way back to Team Take Profits. So he was in many of my classes and Jay's. Very good student. I appreciate you, brother. Take care. Have a great day. So that's hopefully you understand what I mean, Dean. Jay or Joe, neither one of them have a problem with me building my brand. That was an understanding from the very beginning. It just has to be done in the context of, the limitations that I have because I'm on the contract with TTA. That's just the right thing to do. That's the ethical thing to do. That's the moral thing to do. So I have no problem with that. You have rejection at the zone. Yeah, right, Dean. Yeah. And here's the thing, Jay, when we were back in Messenger, when we were back in Telegram, and before the twins, we did this almost every night. We did this almost every night. And it is invaluable to see someone. Now, Jay didn't show, he would say, okay, I'm in, or he would say, I'm going in. Or back in the beginning, he would say, okay, buy or sell. But we figured out real quick, that's not a good thing to do. To tell people buy or sell. Then they rely on you rather than learn how to trade. So 20 pip right there, retest. That's at least 20 pips retest on gold. You know, the format change as it grew and it became more difficult to maintain certain things, and Jay had the twins, and so, you know, things change. And he had been encouraging me for a long time to do it. Oh, there goes gold. It's going for it. It's going for it. Gold is breaking the highs. And I resisted it because it's a lot of pressure, right? It's a lot of pressure to be live and be trading here and teaching and trading at the same time, you know, and talking and answering questions. It can be challenging. But I think it's the natural next step for me. It's just the natural, organic next step to do. If it follows that this is what I do as an educator, so it's all good. Okay, try one more time. That's what it's got to break right there. And I tried it one more time. And that did retest, guys. That was a nice retest. But it's run into resistance, right? It's still running into resistance. All of this was resistance. This was resistance. This is resistance. This is resistance. You're buying up here with the chance of getting wicked out every single time. And on top of that, you got news coming. So as they say in Puerto Rico, tú loco, loco, pero yo tranquilo. Thank you, kiddos. Thank you. Now, to be, you know, to be completely transparent, if I wasn't doing this class, I would have been going in somewhere in here. I mean, if I wasn't live, I probably would have been going in somewhere in here for buy as it broke through, right? Because price action was making it was going, right? This is the push up. This is the pull back. This is the breakout, right? Push up, pull back, breakout. But again, we got news coming. It's a no trade day, really. And we had resistance, 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 and resistance. So yeah, we can look at this now and say, hey, you know, we could have won all that. Yep. And it could have just as easily wicked right there and dropped. So yeah, no. We take high probable trades. So the high probable trade, again, going back to this, the high probable trade originally when we were here was rejection, red, closes back in here. Okay, that's a high probable trade. From here, takes off, rejection, breaks back inside, that's a high probable trade. Taking these trades on the up and up as it keeps pushing up. That's chasing the market. Could it run? Yeah, it could run. It could probably go another, whatever, 20 pips more or beyond. Yeah, about 20 pips more or beyond, right? It could go. It could go. And when news comes, it could fly. Still, buying at the high, it's not a good plan. There is a breakout, right? There is a breakout, and buying the breakout is usually buying at the high. But again, when you have a breakout of a zone, of a minor zone, you have a range that allows you to have room, 40, 50 pips, allows you to have room to the upside for your trade to breathe, trade to go up, you know? Here, there's a lot of resistance to the upside, and it's just not a good idea. They're still trying. Still hasn't, but. Oh. Is that 8:30? 8:30 candle. 8:30 candle wants to push. And what's GU doing? Still trying to get there. It feels like it's so far away, but if I get too close here, then I lose the perspective of the bigger picture. Okay. So nice retest. Very nice retest. Let's go back to the bigger picture, 4 hour. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Very nice move. Still really just consolidating. Wow, that's just a lot of noise. I mean, this is a clean candle going up. But... Oh, I tried. Oh, there it goes again. It's pushing. Yes, I see GU in the zone now. Okay. It seems pretty obvious now gold's going to break the highs. And these highs. Either there or there. Nice, nice. It's 11 pips from the trend line break. Gold is breaking the high. Wow. Hey, look at that thing go. Angelo is cussing me out. Woo, baby. $80 pip move from the retest. Wow. Impressive. There goes GU. You in the golden zone. This is where people get in trouble with gold, right? Because it's pushing up. You see those little movement to the upside, movement to the upside, like it's gonna keep running up. It ramped up 80 pips in no time. It can just as easily drop those 80 pips. For sure, like 40. Can you imagine getting in, expecting the push? And getting stuck on that wick. Nice. A strong move. Strong move. GU. Still pushing. Yeah, gold is on rocket fuel. How big is that zone? 11 pips, 9 pips, 9 pips. So it's pushing into the 9 pips now on the setup. Again, I caution anybody on TTA who received the setup that we have news coming. I should have not sent that setup. So very impressive move on gold. I mean, we see them all the time, but that's impressive. Now, if it closes above, let's do this analysis on gold. Let's see. If it can close above that, it should run. It should run to that weekly resistance. If it can close up there. I mean, look at all that. This is a 4-hour, right? It could wick right there. This is a 4-hour. But if it closes above, it could run. Go to daily. Strong move. This is the 78 that you're talking about? Yep. Yep. GU took off. It's trying to. So if this is going to be our blessed cup and handle, then this is the time when it will retrace, right? It will pull back. It will pull back to create the handle and then break. Look at gold. Wow. My seat is going down. Lower and lower. It'll disappear from the screen here in a minute. Wow, that's an impressive move on gold. It broke through everything. Broke through that. Still hasn't closed, but very impressive. GU still trying to break out. And as soon as it does, it's in the golden zone, right? Sorry. Got to get used to this new time. All right, brother. Take care, man. Do your thing. That's for K-Doos. Good job, Kumar. Yeah, it's pushing. It is pushing. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Not used to this morning. And I didn't sleep very good last night. I was so excited about it being Monday and getting up to do this. I don't think I slept last night. Tossed and turned a little bit. Well, it doesn't help, right, to go to bed at 1:30 to begin with. But yeah. Are you saying that are you saying, Joe, are you saying that it will correct? Well, with news at 10, yes, it could crash all of that. All this move, 100 pip up, with news at 10, it could come down 200 pips. Take care, Kumar. Yeah. I mean, I have seen it before. I have seen it during NFP. During NFP, I have seen it climb. I mean, the week of NFP, climb, 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 climb. And when NFP hit at 8:30 in the morning, price disappeared from up here and appeared down here. Disappeared. It didn't start coming down. It disappeared from up here and appeared down here. You know? So why is that? Market makers taking the price up to drop it. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if this came crashing down with the 10 a.m. news. It's a lot of news. It's like 5 folders. Which I'm anticipating should be positive news for the US dollar. Another potential push, guys, now that it has done this move, another potential move would be at the 9:30 at the stock market open. That's another potential time when it would make a move. But with news at 9:45 and 10 a.m., who knows today? Hmm. Is Imani still around? Imani, you still around? She was here earlier. I think that push is done for now. Ideally, it closes above this zone, comes back, retest, like it did over here. But again, with news coming, ain't no telling what's gonna do. About 9:30 is gonna be my limit, guys. Again, 10 o'clock is coming news. It's really, again, like I mentioned, not a trade, not a trading day with news as heavy as they are today. Not a trading day for me. And I gotta prepare for class tonight, so that's gonna be about it, 9:30. Maybe I get to close my eyes for 30 minutes. Let me see if I can post this picture. Let me see, can I put this picture up? Yeah, how can I do this? Look at gold push. Push it good. Let's see how to do this. We'll have to stop sharing this and start sharing this. You guys see that picture? That was us enjoying a good time on Saturday with some of the gang in Detroit. It was a good time. While gold keeps roaring up and up. Just wanted to show part of the team as we hang out in Detroit. It was good food too. Good company, good conversation. Very nice meeting him. Back to the charts. Very impressive move on gold. Let's see. What is that? 95 pips. Woo! That burned some accounts. That blew up some accounts today. Does that mean GA came down? Nope, GA is still hovering around. GA is still hovering around. Should drop though. I'm thinking. Okay, GU rejecting at the golden zone, which is the top of the zone. So technically still no breakout on GU. Ah, ya veo, Joe. Yes. Yes, you are right. You are right. Very good observation, Joe. Pero tal vez está haciendo esa retrocedida para entonces caer nuevamente. Let me see. Yeah, Joe was saying that it has corrected this move. Came dropped, now it's gone back up. So it has corrected that. Maybe it's just gathering momentum though to come back down and break the low. Because it is still going down, isn't it? On the daily. But that is a good observation, yes. Yeah, it was a nice time, Latanya. It was very nice. And check it out. The hotel where I was staying is the same building where our offices are at. And I'm thinking, well, shoot, I can do more of that. I can do more of that, and I can spend more time with the team. We could do stuff in the office. Andres, Andreas, Andreas. That's Italian, right? Marzini. Are there a lot of Italians in Australia? Because Antonio is also there. There probably Australians. A lot of Australians everywhere. There certainly are in Argentina. Very impressive move on gold. And it's that one. Okay. GU still making a move. Trying to close outside of the zone. Let's see. Lots of Greeks in Australia. Oh, Andreas is saying yes. A lot of Italians in Australia. Okay. Oh. How much time for the 4 minutes for the next hour candle? GU still pushing up. And it's stuck there. And with 2 minutes to go, I think it might make a push to close outside. Hmm. Ooh. I apologize for all the yawning. Doesn't make for a very exciting class. Very exciting video. Robert's yawning. Let's go watch Robert yawn. It's going to take me a minute to adjust to the new hours. I hear the clock going off. We got a few seconds for 9 a.m. How much time? 30 seconds. Still stuck. Look at gold. Gold is making its last few pushes up. Taking advantage of this candle. Okay, here comes a new one. 9 a.m. is here. And GU did not break out. It did not. For it to break out now, it has to break out into the golden zone. That's a little tricky. I think gold wants to go for that top zone. I think that's going to be short-lived, though. What news coming? Thank you, Latanya. I appreciate that. Yeah, lots to do in the new home. I think I've built, how many pieces of furniture have I built? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces of furniture since the move. You know, we've got a bunch of new stuff, and when it arrives, it doesn't usually come all together. And so putting stuff together, I've learned a lot about how to follow instructions. And the tools that you need to do a good job. And painting, that was never fun, but we only had to paint one room, so that's taken care of. Okay, this is either the hybrid retest. This could be the hybrid retest on GU for a break. If it closes back inside the zone, then no. Gold keeps pushing. GJ took off. Oh, retest. Hold on a sec. How do I do this? Let's go back. Yeah, remember, if it's gonna do a cup and handle, right, it has to retrace. Could this be the bounce? Could that be the bounce? It's retesting right now. If you want to catch that as a buy, you're not gonna get a better price, I don't think. It could come and test the bottom of it. It could come and test the bottom of it. If it closes back below this area, then you should shut down. But again, that's for those of you who want to trade today. With news coming, I'm waiting. That's a 29 pip drawdown if you were to take a sell. If you know, if you hit stop loss. But if you were to take a buy right now, stop loss is about 11 pips. Not bad. Not a bad risk reward. Take a peek at the strength. Yeah, I mean, they should follow, right? GU and GBP, JPY should follow each other. That's tempting to take. I'm in the Miami time zone. Hey, Luis Samuel Prieto Alicea. Now that's a name. My hybrid retest is when a pair retests within its zone. So for example, you can't see it here because I don't have it marked here. But for the team TTA, I have a zone marked up here. And this red candle, this broke out of the breakout line, but it's still within a zone that I have marked for the team. This is coming down to retest the breakout line. And if it does it successfully, then to me, that's a hybrid retest. Like it didn't close completely outside of the zone, but it closed out, it closed above the breakout line, retested and took off. Hope that helps. Compraste, Joe. Did you buy that GJ? Still pushing down. Yeah, it didn't close outside. Exactly. I mean, GU did not close outside. So I'm assuming if you set up a zone for GJ. Yeah, GJ broke through. GJ broke through. And that should be the retest. What is that? That's an hour candle. Let's see the 30-minute, 15-minute. That should be the retest. I'm glad, Luis. Yeah, I'm glad. Glad to know that you're on the team, brother. Wow, look at gold. That's amazing. That's amazing. Truly, truly impressive. It hurts that we watched that happen and I didn't take advantage of it. 130 pips since the retest. Yeah, that hurt a little bit. You're selling, Josh? If it closes back inside, it could be a sell. If it closes back inside, yeah, it could be a sell for GU. I don't have it for, well, let's go again. Let's go look at GJ. If it closes below that, then we're looking at a fake out, right? We know there's a fake out because it had busted through. And there's been several candles. It's not like the next candle. Let's look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, it will be a clear fake out, right? If it closes back inside. Okay, it's coming back in for GU. How many pips are we looking at? Stop loss right now, 11 pips. If it closes inside, about 12 pips. You sold at 150.76. $150.76. Oh yeah, you're an aggressive little dude. 76. Jeez, Luis. I mean, you caught the very top of that thing right there. $35 pips already in profit, brother. Oh, 150.72. Okay, still. You're about 30 pips, 35 pips in profit. I'm assuming you're taking partial profits. Letting the rest run, maybe. Good job. Good job, Josh. Good job. Good job. I'm waiting to see if GU closes back inside. I'd like to see a 30-minute candle close back inside. How much time we got till news? Okay, so basically, what we're looking at here is that the next 30-minute candle, which could close back inside of the zone on GU, could provide a signal for a sell. But that's the 9:30 candle. There's news at 9:45, and there's massive red folders at 10 a.m. Good job, brother. Good job. Well done. Well done. I was gonna say that's a high risk, but not really. Your stop loss should have been like 2 pips. Right, Josh? Your stop loss was probably 2 or 3 pips. That's an easy one. Whew. Yeah, we're in the last 15 minutes before the 9:30 candle. What is it that they call this? Watching water boil, watching paint dry. Hi, Ira. Awesome. What did you trade? Did you trade GBP AUD? Ira? It dropped for like 35 pips or something like that. Well, from the zone that I had. I don't know what Jay sent. I know Jay said something. I think he sent a swing trade though. Yeah, that was great. That was great precision, Josh. 5 pip stop loss with a potential for at least 35. That's pretty good. I may kick myself for not taking a sell on GU here, but again, with news coming, don't think so. Um, right up here, Latanya, right up here, you can, depending on which account you have, you can split this into threes. You can split this into fours. You know, depends on which account you have. You can have multiple screens at the same time. Okay, yeah, Jay's must be the swing trade then. Yeah. Just watching over here to see if this 30-minute candle closes back inside. Okay, Joe, cuídate. That is if you're leaving. Que tenga buen día. That was good. That was a good catch. Aggressive like heck, but but again, when a 5-pip stop loss, that's all right. Yep, here it comes. It wants to close back inside. Let's see what happens. Rejecting at the golden zone, rejecting at the top zone. Man, so tempted to take that. $13-pip stop loss. What's our potential here? Potential here would be down here. I mean, this is the first resist. This we believe now is support, though. Basically 1-to-1. 1-to-1 if I go in now. A lot more potential. Let's see. We could go further down. We could come down here. Let's see where it closes. And that's gonna be my swan song, guys. 8 minutes. Once again, for those of you who are maybe interested in joining the Academy, go check us out. I'm gonna put the affiliate link right here. We offer 5 classes a week, live classes. We have one-on-ones, but that's at an extra cost. We have a vast library of education from beginners to advanced, and a great community of people who respect each other and help each other. You want to be part of a team that trades together and works together. Again, we have a great community. As far as trading together, I mean, that could be a misnomer. I don't want to say you trade together. I mean, obviously here you can trade with me. But during the London session, every once in a while we do have live session. Hey, Bitcoin 50. I gotta tell Jay. Bitcoin's at 50. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Almost missed that. Woohoo! We're in profit. I mean, this is good. Yeah, Bitcoin will now, I mean, people have been saying it's coming down, blah, blah, blah. It's going back down to 30. I think Bitcoin has already tested the 30 3 times. It's going to 100K. Well, it's rejecting. It's not actually closing back inside as of right now. We got 25 seconds left. And we'll see what comes of it. This is, again, the importance of waiting for the candles to close. It looked like we were selling just a minute ago, but it's got 15 seconds to go. Candle, what are you gonna do? Pushing up, pushing down, pushing up, pushing down. Yeah, Bitcoin through the roof. It's got about 20K more to break the high. Bitcoin, once it does that, it's going to go to 100K. And gold keeps pushing. Five seconds left, right? No, it's already closed. 30-minute close already. No, it's got 4 minutes. What was I talking about? No, we're not expecting. Well, how can I say? We don't predict, Ira. We watch what the market does. If the 30-minute candle closes back inside of the zone, then it will be a sell signal based on the fake out strategy. But we have news coming. So because of news, it's really a no trade day. There's really no trade. There's no way of knowing what news is going to do. We have 15 minutes to news, and then another 15 minutes after that is going to be some heavy news on GBP/USD. So it's not recommended that anybody be in a trade. But what we do with GBP/USD on any given day is we watch what it does. Based on what it does, we buy or we sell. We're not expecting to buy or sell. We're waiting to watch to see what it does. Right now it's bouncing basically like a retest as gold keeps pushing up. Holy smokes. Yep. So just a minute ago, with like 2 minutes to go, like 4 minutes to go, it looked like the 30-minute candle was going to close inside. And now you can see that it is not likely to. And with the 30-minute candle closing, guys, I'm going to shut it down. Remember that there are news coming, heavy news coming. Nobody should be in an open trade when news hits. I don't know. I don't recommend it. It's more like a gamble. At that point, it'd be best to wait to see what the news does, and then you can trade that. Gold was the move of the day. We watched it happen. I didn't pull the trigger for myself. Some people did. 100 and almost 60 pips, which again is points, right? 1,500 points on gold. It's about 150, 160 pips equivalent. GJ still falling. Yep, GJ is falling. I mean, on my personal opinion, not that my opinion means anything, but GJ, GU, and gold will be coming down with the news. Looks like GJ already did. And Joel caught himself a good 40 pips, 50 pips almost. Good job. 20 seconds for the candle to close. Very nice drop on GJ, which would kind of indicate that GU is going to do the same. They are correlated. But on the lower time frames, that's tricky to catch. Okay, there it goes. GJ close beneath the zone. It should keep going down. GU is still in the zone. Can't make up his mind. Yeah, that's looking more like a retest on like the hybrid retest on GU. It is extended though, and with news coming, let me see. 9:45 is PMI news. That's coming up really fast. And then existing homes at 10. Yep. Nice little retest action on GU. I'm not taking it. I'm going to bed. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Remember that news is coming. Don't get trapped in a trade with news. And I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Hopefully, do we have news tomorrow too? Look at the daily. No, we don't have news until the week. But yeah, we have lots of news. Lots of news today. The market will correct when the news comes out, I think. Yep, nice little retest on GU. Hybrid retest, that is. It probably should make it to the 61.8. About 28 pips or something like that. Okay, guys, I'm done. Take care. Let's see. Just looking at the last thing says broken trend line. Okay, looking at the 4-hour. Okay. All right, guys. I'll talk to you mañana. All right.